How's it going, everyone? So it's Robin here, and welcome to my channel, Oracle Rising. So I'm doing another installment, another card from the Lightworker Oracle. So these cards are amazing for those of you that are on an awakening path on your spiritual journey and come to understand that you're a light worker, or even if you're a dark worker, these cards might really help you. So I'm going to read from the book and then we'll discuss the card afterward. Man, this font is so small. I'm just gonna adjust the lighting. Hold on. Okay, so that's a little bit better. So let's have a look at this card here. So this is an invitation to connect, okay? And I'm not talking about social media, obviously, okay? So there are many dimensions to existence. And as you start to wake up, you'll start to really become aware of them, okay? So for those of you who are developing evolved sensory perception, the senses will not be restricted to being impressed upon by the physical dimension. There are higher dimensions that the psychic or emotional nature can recognize, and even more refined dimensions than the higher mind can recognize. Beyond that, there are dimensions that the mind, even in its most expansive state, cannot grasp, but the spirit knows to be real. The more your sensitivity to whole energy evolves, the more aware you become of these worlds beyond this world. For some, this will be easy to accept and will inspire interest in learning more. So others may be tentative about exploring connections with non-earthly beings. Okay, so there's something that I want to talk about here that can really help you if you're really like super interested in connecting with non-earthly beings. So scrying is one of probably the fastest ways I've ever experienced of connecting with these beings. So you can meditate by looking into a mirror, and it might be a little bit intimidating the first couple of times, the things you'll be seeing, but I mean, I can recommend that, or you can use water as scrying too. So like, let me know in the comments if you've ever tried it. I'm just going to get a little bit more comfortable. So great peace can grow in the heart of those who are unafraid. So that's what I was talking about with the scrying, right? Because beings from other realms, they don't look like us. I think we have a hard enough time on this planet, a lot of people anyway, not myself, accepting people just with different cultures. So it can be a shock to meet non-earth dwelling beings, okay? So I'm just going to skip ahead. No matter how mixed up and consumed by darkness the world may seem at times, there are so many powers of light working to see the earth and humanity through the most interesting time, to see into the new age of spiritual enlightenment. It is all part of this divine experience of life, and there are many forces invested in the successful and loving evolution of humanity. So benevolent species, I'm just going to use the Arcturians for an example. They're not allowed to intervene, okay? They're not allowed to intervene. There are a couple of species that did intervene without the permission of the Galactic Federation, and I think that is explained in the Flower of Life, something like that. I'll think about it, you guys, and see if I can remember. I just remembered that I have a fan going, so I hope it's not interrupting the audio too much. So if you've been contemplating, why don't I shut it off? If you have been contemplating life beyond the earth, perhaps talking to the stars or gazing wistfully at other planets, if you have been intrigued by the mysterious codes of light and sound, you are sure. Just a sec, I dropped the card, hold on. Sorry, this sentence was just really worded weirdly. Okay, so codes of light and sound are embedded in crop circles, or simply having a feeling that you would like to work with beings who are more spiritually evolved than humanity at present. So you're being given a clear message with this oracle card here right now. There are other beings in other worlds that are very aware of your open, loving attitude and the work you are doing. They are actively responding to your thoughts and feelings. Since we live in a free will zone on Earth, we must extend an invitation to receive assistance. Remember what I was saying about, they can't intervene without our permission. So you can ask beings to help you the same way that you can ask angels to help you. So because you are unafraid and resonate from the place of peaceful curiosity and higher light awareness, you are capable of issuing the needed invitation to those that can assist humanity from a place of unconditional love. Of course, there are forces in the intruder universe, in the broader universe, just as there are forces in the natural world here on Earth that would not be so helpful. And I was talking about those. I think those species that I was talking about were responsible for the fall of Atlantis. So I'm not going to get into it any more than that. I can't remember the name of that audiobook. Anyway, therefore we must issue our invitation to the forces of light with a peaceful heart and a wise mind. Okay, so there's an invocation here too, but I'm not going to go into that because you can do a meditation. You don't need an invocation. You guys, I always talk about Steve Nobel's meditations, because he really does open doors and invites in archangels, and he does this amazing Arcturian healing chamber. Secrets of the Flower of Life, you guys. That's the one where they talk about, the life force being created here, and it's really an eye-opener. So, this card is like, if you guys want to meet beings that don't exist on Earth, and I'm sure there are some here on Earth, but you have to talk to them. They probably are not going to appear, the benevolent ones anyway. There's talk of alien abductions and stuff like that, and I don't think those are the ones that we're talking about in this card here, where they're here to help. Okay, so anyway, sorry I stumbled a couple times. I can't believe how small the font is in these books sometimes, like you need a microscope. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Sending love and light. Bye.